of the things that has got many of us stuck in life is how we use our gadgets, how we use our phones. In the midst of my work this morning, I had to pause to make this video because this has been on my mind for so long, because I knew what God helped me to come out from. And I know that there are so many people out there that are under this siege of my phone. Like some of us, So with that being said, you're welcome to Choose Resolve, and today you already know what my resolve is going to be all about, because I've already given you a hint. So let's get back to it. After this video, and I'm going back to my work. Okay, so guys, I've always come to understand that one of the reasons why many of us are depressed, many of us suffer from anxiety, depression, sometimes even loneliness, is like it's all boiled down to just one thing. And that thing is how we use our phones, the usage of our gadgets, basically. You might be wondering, like, what's the connection between depression, competition, anxiety, and all that with your phone? Personally, I suffered from this and had to call myself to order for me to regain my sanity. We are in this time and age where our phones are like our besties. No matter how we feel good, we feel bad, we feel down, the next thing, like the first instinct or the first thing that comes to mind is pick up your phone, just scroll through your phone, and you'll see something that would, make you feel exactly how you want to feel. Mind you, whatever you're looking for, you're going to find it. If you feel depressed and you want to feel light on the inside, as long as that's what is on your mind, pick up your phone. Believe me, before you scroll up to more than 5 to 10 pages, you're going to see something that's going to make you feel exactly how you want to feel, because in your subconscious mind, that is exactly how you want to feel. One of the things that has got many of us stuck in life is how we use our gadgets, how we use our phones. If we look around us and take proper survey of how people use their phones these days, you'll find out how addicted or how much addiction people have to their phones or their gadgets. Many of us, I can bet that as like 90% of people that are listening to me right now, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing to do, or the first thing to go for or touch, is our phones. I'm saying this because I suffered from this as well. I had to consciously and intentionally work towards detaching myself from my phone. The disadvantages are harming us more than we think we know. Do you understand? Now, back to how our phones has caused so much anxiety, so much depression, so much I'm lagging behind kind of mindset, is because of the things we feed our eyes and our minds with through our phones. Sometimes I just intentionally stay off social media, stay off the usage of my phone for a couple of hours, sometimes a couple of days. I just pick up my phone, make calls, answer calls, but going online to no. Sometimes I just detach myself from all this, because I know how I feel most of the time. Like, I'll just innocently pick up my phone just to, just to feel good, just to know what's happening. But at the end of the day, I end up feeling heavy most of the time. I end up feeling heavy. I end up feeling like, oh no, you're not doing enough. You're not doing enough. You need to do harder. You need to work harder. You need to, you're not. Meanwhile, in reality, I feel like I always feel overwhelmed. I feel like I'm doing too much. But once I go online and see things that are happening, like, I come back like, no, babe, you need to step up your game. And most times I'm like, this is not necessary. We cannot all move at the same pace. I had to consciously talk to myself, work on myself. And when I'm going to social media, I program my mind like, this is what I want to go and check, this is what I want to see. And once I'm done with what I came to online to do, I'm out. Because by the time I keep scrolling, I'll end up seeing those things, that would make me feel always agitated, always anxious, always feeling like, no, I need to do more. Sometimes it can be good. Do you understand? When you come online and see what your contemporaries are doing, and you feel, okay, I need to up my game. But you need to draw the line. Like, you should be able to draw the line. Don't always feel like, oh, this person is doing this, I need to. No, we cannot all work at the same pace. Everybody has their timing, and you need to work with your timing. But these days, social media is our timer. So once we come on social media, once we open our phones and see things that are going on online, like, no, we just use that to judge ourselves automatically. Like, I'm not doing enough, I need to do it. Meanwhile, in reality, you are already doing enough. It's just a matter of time. But our phones and social media is not giving us that relaxed mindset to work with ourselves the way we should. Like, it's as bad as some of us cannot step out. I understand, like, okay, maybe you're going out, you need your phones to check what you are going out to do, or add an address or whatever, Google Map and all that. But aside that, I can bet that so many of us cannot step out without our phones. Like, for no just reason. It's not because you want to use the phone to check what you're going out for, or you want to use it, or to get address where you're going to, but just that addiction to, like, I'm not with my phone. Like, I can bet that some of us would even go back a long distance just to get our phones with us to wherever we are going to. Like, what is all this addiction for? We need to watch this. It is getting so bad. Like, it is getting so bad. So I'm sharing this from experience because of what or how I was able to gradually, intentionally, and slowly walk out of this. Mind you, sometimes the temptation would always come. Do you understand? I mean, like, I'm walking, the next thing, for no reason, I just want to pick up my phone and check. Like, what am I checking? In the midst of work, like in the middle of my work, what exactly am I checking? Like, for no reason, I would just want to pick up my phone and see something. Like, what exactly? And most of the time, all these unconscious or random picking up of phones to go on social media to just browse through, most times, personally, I'm talking about my own personal experience and encounter. Most times I always end up feeling the way I do not like, because most of the time you end up seeing things that would trigger you beyond the normal triggering, and most of the time this is not good for our mental health. We need to watch it. We need to curb it. Okay, please pardon all this you're seeing on me. Okay, my tape through my work tools, basically. That's because I was in the midst of my work when I just felt the leading to come and make this video, and all I just had to do was just put on this wig, because what I have under this wig is a cornrow, which I do not even mind using, but I just felt, okay, just to give it some demurity, let me put on a wig so that I can come and make this video. And that is why I am looking the way I'm looking, and I do not mind at all. I don't have to look 100% my best all the time. Okay, so that's basically what I say with all my working gadgets. Okay, so guys, if you know you're addicted to your phones, like I know many of us are, please gradually, slowly, you can, like, there will always be that time you fall and rise. Like, it's normal. Do you understand? But just be intentional about detaching yourself from your phones, your gadgets, online things. Just be intentional. It might take a while, but I can bet that you're going to slowly walk out of it. So I believe that at this point, someone is already or has already made up his or her mind to work towards minimizing how much we use our phones. Because these phones, I can tell you, is doing more harm than good, whether we believe it or not, whether we know it or not. Ignorance is not an excuse. Now you know how much your phone is, or how much damage your phone is doing to you, your mental health, your physical health, your financial health. Because I can bet that how much you spend on data, if you sit down to analyze how much we spend on data per month, so in fact some of us weekly, then calculate it, in a year, we will know that we are spending a lot on data just to be online, and sometimes for no good reason. Can we just help ourselves by minimizing how much we just sit down randomly, pick up our phones and just, start not minding our business, basically. In some way, we don't mind our businesses anymore, all because of our phones. We are in everybody's business. We are in everybody's life. We just want to know what's happening in this person's life. We want to know how this person is doing well. The people who don't wish well want to know, have this person fallen? Have this person, is he suffering? Like, we don't need all that. Just sometimes keep yourself out of all those and mind your business. Face your life. Ask yourself questions. Meditate. And you see your life taking a new turn. Like, so many of us, without our phones, we feel like a part of me is missing. There is something not complete in me. Like, it is that bad. I've seen someone, like I've heard someone, like not even someone, I've heard people say that. Like, somebody mistakenly, get out of the house or goes to somewhere without their phones, and they are unable to get it back, because if they have their way, like, they will do everything possible. They will go all out to make sure that they get those phones with them. But if in the case where they are not able to get those notes with them, like they would verbally tell you that, like I'm not comfortable. I don't feel complete. I don't feel me because of what? A gadget. No. That's too bad. That's extreme. Because sometimes as a Christian, I ask myself, okay, how many times have I, if it is my Bible, maybe I'm getting ready to go to church and I pick up my Bible and I forget my Bible on my way to church. Like, will I rush back the way I would rush back to pick my phone to get my Bible? The answer is no. I'm not even going to lie. So when I ask myself this kind of question and the answer is no, I'm like, okay, let's go. As long as this phone is not going to stop me from getting what I'm going to get or getting to where I'm getting to, I'm going to leave that phone until I get back home. Nothing is going to happen. Because sometimes we place so much priority on things that should be down there. Yes, I know that this video is getting long, even though that was not my intention, but I believe that it is this talk is necessary. Somebody needs to hear this, okay? So thank you guys for watching and see you in my next one.